What's up, family? What's going on? Took the day off yesterday from YouTube, but I did play. I should have uploaded my tickets. I did 4 player performance double parlay, 2 props, and 3 same game parlays. Only hit one of the 3. Missed the other one by 1. Somehow Duncan Robinson just went out there and got 9 rebounds. He got like 3 rebounds in the third. Absolutely smashed my ticket. I had him under 6.5. It just crushed me. But hey, it is what it is. I did hit something. Didn't straight bet my player performance doubles, and that hurt. I had Rudy Gobert for a double double. What else did I have? I had OG Anunoby for 20 points in the win, which he cashed that, and Batum for 3 threes in the win, and he did not hit 3 threes. He only had 6 points. Overall, I guess, probably just a small chunk, but not ideal. Anyway, like, subscribe if you like the video. We got 11 games today. I don't have that much to talk about. It's a little subtle right now. Hopefully I can get some same game parlays out today. So make sure you have the notification on. I have my notifications on, and like and subscribe so you can see those, because I'll pop them out later on. Probably do them in upload them on the video. So make sure you have the notifications on for that. And only got a few things to talk about, man. Early, it's still. I could have did the video last night, but I waited, and I just wanted to see what they bring out. Look like the same props are out from last night, so I'll just touch on a few things and get out your guys' way. Hopefully, you all be interact on the channel. That'll be great. Shout out to my boy Eric Brown. I know he'll be around in a little bit. If you guys got any plays, man, any plays, let me see them. Don't be ashamed. We all trying to profit, not deposit. That's the major key right there. So let's get right to it, man. First up, we got New York Knicks at Charlotte Hornets. New York Knicks are favored by 1.5, over under 223. And I'm gonna tell you, this is probably one of my favorite games on the slate. It just went up. Y'all seen that? It just went to 223.5, just that fast. And I was just about to say, this game could very well go over. Probably 2 of the most 3-point shooting teams in the league. What else can I say? These player props probably went up as of now. Let me see. It looks the same, but okay. So I got some interest in some props here. Mainly on the New York side. In R.J. Barrett, Kemba Walker, and Evan Fournier. First of all, we'll talk about R.J. Barrett. This is not a great defensive team. R.J. Barrett has went over this number a few times. His last 3 games has been rough, but he hit it once. No, in his last 3 games, he hasn't hit it. But before that, he's hit this number in 5. So he's hit this number 5 out of his last 8 games. Okay, so keep in mind, R.J. Barrett and Julius Randle, these 2 guys, they play the most minutes on this team. Okay, they just about take the most shots on this team. All right, so they shoot anywhere upwards of 20 points. I do have some interest in that 22 points for Julius Randle, but you get to 16, 17 before 22, and I just feel like, at 108, I definitely think R.J. Barrett can hit this prop. Kemba Walker. All right. Kemba Walker hasn't been taking that many shots, a game. Then you got guys like, Derrick Rose, Emmanuel Quickly, and, a few other guards coming behind him. This is his old team where he got drafted at, that, like I say, these Hornets, they're not that good defensively. If we can get an aggressive Kemba Walker, I mean, it is some juice on there at minus 128. I don't mind it in same game parlays. You got to have a short memory sometimes. I look for at least if Kemba Walker to take double-digit shot attempts. I mean, he's only taking double-digit shot attempts in 5 games this year. And, they played 11, so he hasn't been taking double-digit shot attempts that often. We do know he can hit the 3. His last 4 games, he's been terrible from 3. I'm looking for him to get up and get back up in the 3-point rankings, man, against this team, because both of these teams will be shooting. His last 4 games, he hit a 3-pointer in 2 of them, and excuse me, but prior to his last 4 games, he's hit 3, 4, 5, 5. Okay, so there is potential for him to hit this 11 points. I mean, come on, Kemba. I mean, come on. I mean, it's some juice on it. You can throw it in parlays. You can alter it in same game parlays. And speaking of same game parlays, this is one of my favorite games for it. Now, Evan Fournier. Would I say a downslide? I don't know if I say a downslide, but his point prop is sitting at 11.5, all right? It's sitting at minus 122, and it's a little juice on it, but hey, it's sitting at minus 122. He's coming off a bad game in Milwaukee. He only had 2 points. That was very, very disappointing. And then the game before that against Philly, he had 11 points. But he can shoot the 3. All right, you know what I'm saying. So I keep saying the 3 because there's going to be a lot of 3-point shots opening up in this game. All right, so but still in all, 12 points should be doable for him. Like I said, if I was to bet, I don't know. My lean is the over in this game. So that's it. You know what I'm saying. I mean, I could go on about these players over here, and Charlotte, but I just don't. I don't really too much have to. It's hard to pinpoint who's going to really, really go off. A lot of their stats are up and down and all around. But you know what I'm saying, from 3-point arc, I like these props as well. I mean, I rarely go to RJ Barrett for his 3-point props, but you'll get plus money on Kemba Walker or at plus 140. I'm going to have to take a stab at that, all right? I'm going to have to take hit or miss. I'm going to have to take a stab at that. Evan Fournier, plus 240 over 2.5 threes. I'm going to have to take a stab at that. And then you're still getting plus money for Miles Bridges threes and LaMelo Ball threes. I don't know if I'll go for that. Gordon Hayward, he has 2, 3, 4, 5 3-point upside. It's been a while since he's hit that many threes, but he's hit 2 threes in every game except for 1 this year. So, if he gets hot, if you can get Gordon Hayward, Evan Fournier, and Kemba Walker to hit 3 threes right there, man, this would be some shit, okay? But I'm going to take some stabs in that. You got 4 guys, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 guys with plus money for 3 threes. Man, I'm going to take my stabs, man. So, let's go. Let's move along. Okay? Just need that game to pop off. That's it. Milwaukee Bucks at Boston Celtics, 213.5. Milwaukee Bucks favored by 1.5 on the road. Didn't have much here, man. It's like the same old song when I come over here to these teams. First player I want to talk about is Dennis Schroder. We know Jaylen Brown's out. So Dennis Schroder, he's had 20 points in his last 2 games, okay? We all know he can score. In the absence of Jaylen Brown, he's took 15 and 22 shots, all right? He will chunk it if he has to. So that 15 and a half, minus 122 is definitely in jeopardy. He can definitely hit that. I have some interest. I don't know, but I'll see. Al Horford has been off and on with this number at 13.5. It's definitely doable. I don't know if I'll get there, but it's definitely doable. He's had double figures in every game except for one. His last 3 games, he did not reach 10 rebounds. He didn't even have. He hasn't even been over 7, and that's concerning because I had 2 of those games I did bet, and I bet him for the over 7.5. Now you're gonna get it at plus money. I mean, outside his last 3 games, he's had a double-double in each and every last one of his games except for one. So, I'm kind of iffy on that. But you're going to get it at plus money. I'm tempted. I am tempted, okay? ABC, his rebound prop is sitting at 11.5 for plus money. I wouldn't mind if you went there. And, they don't have as much out as I thought they would. I always remember he's probably shooting the best. He's probably shooting 3. He's probably shooting the best 3-point ball in the league. Grayson Allen. He's not up there, but don't forget about him. He's just been tearing it up from behind the 3-point arc. So I don't even know if they even have him up there. No, they don't have him up there yet. They bullshit. They don't want us to. They don't want us to go up there and start firing into his prop early because he has been killing it. A low total here, Detroit Pistons at Cleveland Cavaliers, 202 over under. Really, really low total right here. Anything can happen with this total. So, 2 slow-paced teams. Not much I like here, if anything. Interesting thing I want to point out here, though, is Kelly Olynyk. He's out. He'll be out for a while. So, Isaiah Stewart, man, he has a chance to get back into the fold. You know what I'm saying? Because Isaiah Stewart hasn't been playing. I had big hopes for him, this season. He's only hit 30 minutes one time this year. Okay. But, last game he played 15 minutes against the Rockets. He had 8 rebounds. 23 minutes against Brooklyn, he had 9 rebounds. Against Philly, he had 7 rebounds in 31 minutes. And against Milwaukee, he had 8 rebounds in 24 minutes. Given it minutes and given the opportunity, he can smash this rebound prop. I don't know if I want to go there right now. I might have to do some altering or whatever the case may be. But, even at his 8 rebound prop on an alternate, you're going to get that at minus 158, something for same game parlays or something of that nature. But maybe a 7 rebound prop on the same game parlay. But unfortunately, I might have to parlay that with player prop parlay or something like that because I'm not doing the same game parlay from this game. Maybe I could find some unders. It's just a sketchy game right here. It's pretty sketchy. Y'all know how I feel about my Cleveland Cavaliers. But, I don't know what to think, if this is a letdown spot for them or what. I just don't know what to think with the injuries over here. So be safe when you're messing with that game right there. It's a very low total. Brooklyn Nets at New Orleans. New Orleans has been very, very terrible. It's a what's his name? What's his name? He could be Brandon Ingram could be back any game now. So that's something to keep an eye out on. He's still questionable. And we know Zion and Kyrie is out, but New Orleans has just been dropping the ball left and right. When they get Brandon Ingram back, I'm quite sure they'll probably win a few more games. But, they don't have too much out for this game. They only have James Harden, Kevin Durant, and Joe Harris out right now. You know what you're going to do with them guys. I don't even have to touch on those guys. It's either you do or you don't. Triple-double candidate. James Harden is like he's playing a little bit better as of late. Sacramento Kings at Oklahoma City Thunder. We got an over-under 218. Sacramento Kings 4.5-point favorites on the road. They don't have anything out for this one either. I was looking at Josh Giddey. I just don't know which area I want to attack him in. This is a nice pace. Excuse me. This is a nice pace game here. His point prop is sitting at 11.5. I have some interest in one of his props, man. I mean, his rebound prop is sitting at 5.5, and his assist prop is sitting at 5.5. Both of those rebounds and assist prop does have some juice on it, but it is what it is. On the Sacramento side of things, though, keep an eye out for the status of Tyrese Halliburton. I believe he's questionable or either doubtful. I could probably run a check on that for you guys. Yeah, he's questionable. I'd imagine I wouldn't mind if he's sitting out, man. And these are the times that you really want to jump on Fox, especially when somebody like Halliburton is out. As you can see, Fox has been playing a little bit better without Halliburton. The minutes has been there, but most importantly, the usage has been there. So when you talk about Sacramento Kings, you got De'Aaron Fox, okay, and then you got Tyrese Halliburton, then you got Buddy Hield, and you got Davion Mitchell. All four of those guys are coming in and playing some minutes, man. So that's playing a big part in. I don't know why they're crowding up that backcourt like that, but it is what it is, I guess, man. But I'll keep it moving. I have some interest in, I have to wait for the injuries though. But Phoenix Suns and Memphis Grizzlies here. We have a over under 222.5. Phoenix Suns favored by 1.5 on the road, and we know we have Steven Adams. He's questionable due to a right sprained ankle, so keep an eye out on that. And then we have DeAndre Ayton. He's doubtful, so we won't be 9 times out of 10 we will be without him. Without him, and then Brooks. I don't know what the status of Dylan Brooks is. Dylan Brooks he's out. So Dylan Brooks is out. So we'll get the same game plan. Because Dylan Brooks does come in taking a decent amount of usage. So I don't know what they don't have too much. Okay, so they must have just put these players out right here. I didn't really go through the team, but something I might have to bounce back on here. Something I might have to bounce back on here. They didn't, if I'm not mistaken, they didn't have the props out for these guys, but now they have some props out. So if you guys got anything, let me know. You guys got anything? Let me know. I'll probably be interested in some of these 3-point props. And everybody's 3-point props are in the plus. You guys see that? 2.5 for Milton, 2.5 for Bain, 2.5 for Jackson Jr., except for John Morant, 2.5 for Crowder, 1.5 for Bridges, 1.5 for Chris Paul at plus 150, 2.5 for Devin Booker. That's a little something to point out right there. So, if you want to go to some 3-point props, it's looking pretty good right there. 222.5 over under for this Portland game. Portland at Houston Rockets on the road, favored by 6.5. I mean, I don't know, man. I didn't have nothing for this game. If you guys have something for this game, I don't have too much for this game, man. I think Portland can win this game. I might look at a player performance double or something like that. But I don't have anything for this game. I mean, Damian Lillard, CJ McCollum, they're in some good spots in this one. I would believe. Then you have Jason Tate there. Interesting thing, Jason Tate. As of late, Jason Tate has been playing some pretty decent basketball. His last 5. I could say 29. His last 5 games, he's played 30 minutes plus. Okay, so you know what I'm saying. He's had double figures in each and every one of them. Some pretty decent rebound totals. He has points in 14, 21, 10, 14, and 20. Rebound totals hit in 8, 10, 8, 5, and 5. So that's pretty good for Jason Tate. Injuries for this game. Kevin Porter Jr. is probable, and then Norman Powell is questionable. You know what I'm saying? So keep an eye out on the Norman Powell status, because then you might get somebody like Anthony Simons to get this bigger role in the offense. So that's all I got for that one. It's enough games for me to fade. I don't have to go to anything or stress anything that I don't want to stress. You know what I'm saying? 218 over under for this Dallas Mavericks and San Antonio game. San Antonio Spurs at home. They will be getting 2.5 points. So this was an interesting game last time these two teams played. There were some pretty decent numbers put up by Murray and Luka Doncic. Injury, we know Jakob Poeltl was still out for this one. So Maxi Kleber is still out for this one. And then that's it for the significant injuries. The points category, I'm not looking at much in the points category. I mean, I just don't really take a lot of these guys for points and whatever the case may be. But last time these two teams played, DeJounte Murray did have 23, 9, and 8. So he's been hovering around his average every game. You know what I'm saying? He's averaging 18. I'd say 8 rebounds and 8 assists. So, he's averaging like 18, 8, and 8. If you want to go touch on any one of his rebounding props, his rebounding prop is sitting at 7.5 minus 120. His assist prop is sitting at 7.5 plus 118. I wouldn't mind you going to that any day of the week. Him and Luka Doncic are triple double threats every single night. Luka Doncic has been flirting with a triple double, here and there. Unfortunately, he hasn't even had one this year though. So he's a triple double threat waiting to happen. Last time these two teams played, he had 23, 12, and 7. So it is what it is when you're talking about those two guys. So I just don't know if I want to get there or not. As far as I probably give a slight lean to I don't even know, man. Probably give a slight I don't know, man. You got San Antonio Spurs at home, and they're getting 2.5. I don't even have a lean in this one yet, man. I don't even have a lean in this one, So I'll move on. 215.5 over under in this game. Atlanta Hawks at Denver Nuggets. Nikola Jokic will be back. They are 5-point favorites. Denver Nuggets are not a fast playing team. They don't play that fast. Atlanta, they're on the road. They've not been very good on the road. We know Michael Porter Jr. is out. Bogdanovich is questionable for this game. DeAndre Hunter is questionable for this game. Neither one of these guys. Neither one of these guys played last game. So in their absence, you got Kevin Hurder. Kevin Hurder came in. He had himself a game. He put up 28 points. You know what I'm saying? So, and then you had Cam Reddish, who put up 16 points in his 30 minutes. But, keep an eye out for these two guys. If Bogdanovich or DeAndre Hunter doesn't go, then you can see added usage and minutes from guys like Kevin Hurder and Cam Reddish. So there you have that. So they don't have too many props out for this one. I just don't have anything for this game right now. As of right now, these props are kind of like a stay away from me, even though we know Nikola Jokic is one of the best players in the league. So I just got to temper my expectations on this one. I can't even pinpoint give a lean in this game until I find out the injury report. So make sure you guys keep an eye out on @Fantasy Labs NBA all the way up to on Twitter, all the way up to the minute, so you can get injury news. Chicago Bulls, my hometown, my Chicago Bulls traveling to Golden State, 221.5 over under. Golden State Warriors are favored by 5.5. Injury news and notes here. We know Nikola Vucevic is out. All right, he'll be out. He's into the health and safety protocols. So man, he's our double machine. You know what I'm saying? He's had a double in 6 of his last 7 games. All right. So he does a little bit of everything, man. We're gonna miss him. All right. One thing about Golden State Warriors, they have some type of way of taking bigs out the game. For some damn reason, I don't know. But in his absence, we'll probably get somebody like I forget my center's name. Tony Bradley, we'll probably get him starting, but I probably won't be. He might pop up on the books. I don't know. But Kobe White, interesting thing I want to point out here. Kobe White can be, he can pop out, man. He can pop out any game now. He doesn't have an injury tag on him that I see, but he can pop out any game right now, so he's ready to go. That's something to keep in mind. Draymond Green is questionable tonight, okay? So there's a lot to think about in this game right here, and there's a lot of news that we probably won't get. Hopefully we get early, but if we don't, you have to keep your eyes peeled out on that. We know the usage is going to Zach LaVine and DeMar DeRozan along with Lonzo Ball. This type of, it could be some crazy line. We could see some crazy lineups, man. The Bulls do have Alize Johnson, and then Derrick Jones Jr. and then they have the Alex Caruso's, and then they've been giving a lot of minutes to Javonte Green. So you can see some crazy lineups. I don't know what to. I don't know. I don't have anything for this one. Zach LaVine and DeMar DeRozan, their usage is going to probably stay the same, if not just a tad bit more. I wouldn't mind, taking the 27. I wouldn't mind taking the 25 or whatever the case may be. I wouldn't mind taking any of these props. All right. I wouldn't mind taking any of these props. That Andrew Wiggins prop at 16.5 do look juicy, but I don't have a lean on any one of these props. Looks like a good game for same game parlays. They should add more players a little later on. So, let me know what you like. Let me know what you like, man. Let me know what you like. All right. Last game on the docket here: Minnesota Timberwolves at Los Angeles Lakers. Over under 223 in this one. Los Angeles Lakers favored by 2. Happy birthday, Russell Westbrook. Today is his birthday. And it's definitely a lot to like about this game. I'm going to need a little bit more time to dig into this game. I do like that prop of 23.5 for Anthony Edwards. I like to target point guards against Russell Westbrook. It just is what it is. Aggressive point guards. Russell Westbrook is somebody who he doesn't like to get in foul trouble, because he knows how valuable he is to the team. Same thing with Anthony Davis. I do like to target aggressive players against Anthony Davis. He's another guy that doesn't want to get in foul trouble, So there you have that. I'd imagine he's going. Anthony Davis has a Q tag, but I imagine he's going. And then that's about it for the injuries over here. One thing I was looking at is Anthony Edwards 3-pointers. You're gonna get that at his over/under sitting at 2.5. He can easily hit that over, but if some reason that you don't think he's gonna hit those 2 threes, you can get the under at plus money. And then like I said, I like his point prop, though. His point prop is sitting at 23.5. If we get that aggressive Anthony Edwards, we know he can smash that. I'm still contemplating, but I do have some interest in that. And that'll just about wrap this video up, man. You guys got anything, and I say anything, jump in the comments, interact with me, man. Peace out, guys.